Hello everyone. Today we have got a question in the comment section, in which the guy he has sent a template saying that we have been working on these projects for the past 4 years, and this is the description. It was a very long description, but I cropped it out in order to be visible in each and every section. Then we have some available budgets over here, and these budgets are like saying 100,000 and some 200,000 and then 500,000, something like that. It is like supposed uh, values or numbers. The guy says that if I put something over here, that for example I paid salaries and then I put an amount of, for example, 10,000, and then I put a project code over here. Now it's a project code. If you see, it's a project 0078. So the 0078 is our code. Now if suppose if you put 0078 here, it should be deducted from this project only and not from other projects. And this is a bit tricky on the part that the project name and the project code both are in one cell. So how to tackle this problem is that first let's delete this data. Secondly, delete this budget as well, because it is static budget, and static budget or static amounts, they cannot vary if they're purely static. If they are semi-static, then we can work something out. Now instead of putting these budgets over here, I'll just assume that this is our hidden cell where we have these budgets. So I would say, suppose I would say it is a 100,000 budget, and then I have a 200,000 budget, and then I have 500,000 budget, and lastly then it's more than 500,000. I have said 1200,000 budget. Okay, these are our budgets that we have in hand. We will talk in another lecture how can we create dynamic budgets, where if you add some cash, so automatically the budget will increase, and if you deduct or make some expenses, or if you purchase something, some fixed assets or variable assets, so everything you put here, it will be automatically reflected here. Now we'll put a formula that calculates this budget, and it will show you the remnant of the budget in this section. If I would simply say is equal to, so what is our budget for this project? Suppose it is $100,000 over here. Then minus, what do you want to minus or subtract from this 100,000? I would say sum if. You have to sum if in this range. I would say select the range and then press F4 and then comma, put a comma, and then my criteria. What's my criteria? So my criteria is, since is the tricky part is that in this cell we have project and then a space and then 0078, and we want only the 0078 and not the other things. So I would say that there's a function in Excel saying right. If you want to extract something from the right of the cell, let's say extract something from the right of the cell, and I put a comma, and number of characters, how many characters do you want to extract? I would say 4. Now when you close the bracket, you are done with the right function. What does the right function do is it will extract 4 characters from this B3 cell, which is exactly our project code, and put it as a criteria. Now then we have to put a comma. Now the function says that which range do you want to calculate as sum. So we will, since we are putting our amounts over here, so I would say this is our range where we are going to put our amounts of expenses. So I'll press F4 again to lock it. Locking is very important, because without locking it will not work. It will move the range from one cell to another cell. Now if you put a parenthesis over there, you will see that it has put $100,000 over here, which is exactly this thing with a little bit of formatting, because I formatted these cells. If I drag it down till here, look, automatically it is copying these cells, but still it is not doing what it was made to do. If you double click this thing, it has moved these cells but not these ranges. Look, the project 0078 has come down to 009, while this budget has come to $1,200,000. Now if you press enter and then we put some data over here and see if it works. I'll put a data control, semicolon is the shortcut for putting today's date. we paid some wages. How much wages did we pay? For example, we paid 10,000. And this 10,000 wages is paid from our, suppose I'll say 0034 project number 2. So as I put 0034 and you can see that it did not subtract that 10,000 from 0078 or 0056 or 0099. It only deducted it from this because the project code says 34 and this is project number 34. Let's try another one. I'll put another date and then say we purchased some stationery and we paid like 5,000 while purchasing this stationery. Now, as you enter the date code, we'll look at the changes. I'll say 0078, only this should deduct. So at 0078, and you can see that it deducted from this one only and not from others. Others are intact. So it's the solution. You can do it for 100,000 cells. It doesn't matter. The only thing that you have to change is that I selected this very small range of data because I want it to be accessible. If you want to increase it, you can like select 100,000 rows and there will be no problem in this thing. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to our channel and see you in the next video.